And we see a while ago. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. First for the Warriors. And for Los Angeles, Russell Westbrook out there with Paul George. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Morris in at the 4.
You know, for so long, the Clippers were on the bottom rung of the ladder in the West, almost were a joke in the conference, but their fortunes have changed dramatically in the past few years, and now they're a team that's respected and feared.
So the Clippers win the tip. Now here's Westbrook. There's the screen. Now the feed to George. Back to Westbrook. Kicks it to Leonard. Clippers moving the ball around. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Well, Clark, you said the Clippers have really flipped the Western Conference upside down over the last few years. And you're right, they have done it with, Steve Style, to say the least. They've got now also a very deep team.
Well, a 35-17 record against the West was enough to secure them their division and advantage in the first round. You have to remember, too, that they were without some of their big stars last season. So if they can stay healthy and really take advantage of what they have, this could be a lot of fun.
Curry's shot is good.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Well, it worked to perfection there. I like the game plan. Get it inside, force the defense to react, and then play off your big men.
Now here's Westbrook. That is good. About a minute played so far here in the first.
You look back to that 2008 draft. The then Sonics, now Thunder, took Westbrook at the 4 spot, and a lot of people thought that was a reach. But tell you what, you redo the draft right now, and he has a legitimate case of being the #1 pick.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3. That one on George. Well, Clark, back to that 2008 draft, Westbrook had played kind of a combo guard at UCLA, and there were some questions, I think, among a lot of scouts and personnel guys' minds about his ability to become a full-time point guard.
Yeah, it's interesting. I think you always have to look at players, not just for what they might become, but what are they when they get to you. And Russell was a guy who was athletic, aggressive, hungry to get better. And when you've got those attributes in his athleticism, you're going to be a difference maker in the league, and he's proven that to be the case.
Now here's Westbrook. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Westbrook gets a screen for Morris. Westbrook kicks to Morris. Shot clock at 6. Great D that time from Green. On defense, the Clippers. It's a 3-point game. 0. He's covered by Leonard. Releases. Again, Golden State.
And of all the things about him that you like offensively, it's his composure that jumps out at me. The way he never gets rattled. The defense can get in him. He doesn't care. He just continues to do his thing.
And another skill that sets him apart, his success rate on catch-and-shoot jumpers. It's not every player that has such a great feel for that particular shot.
There's the dish to Thompson. No good. Westbrook with the nice D there. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Golden State's head coach and I were able to chat. I asked him what he thought would be the key for them, and he told me dealing with the penetration of Russell Westbrook. He's one of the most explosive athletes in the game. We've got to send him to help and rotate early to deny him finishes at the rim. Guys, that's never easy.
Thank you, Doris. They get the rebound. Looney, he's covered by Leonard.
Well, he's got to watch himself now. I mean, that's 2 fouls already, and he can't afford another one.
Well, this Warriors ownership group has really energized the franchise. They've been very proactive. They purchased the D-League team from Dakota with plans to move them to Santa Cruz, about an hour south of Oakland. And in order to accommodate the team's home games, they built a new 3,000-seat arena in a matter of months.
And he knocks down the first one. Los Angeles making a switch here. Powell's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Clippers trail by 7. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Westbrook gets a screen from Morris. Westbrook kicks to Morris. They can't stop the run with that one. And the Santa Cruz Warriors, as they've been renamed, have been a hit. You know, Clark leading the D-League in revenue, making the D-League finals last season.
And you know, with all of the D-League games now broadcast on YouTube, the exposure for players in the D-League is better than ever. And for the Warriors to have their D-League affiliate so close by gives them a much better opportunity to develop their young talent.
First free throw is good.
You know, for a long time, people would look at Staples as the Lakers' home where the Clippers just happened to be sharing space. But the Clippers let everybody know that they called this Staples Center home as well last year. And I thought they were a force in front of their rabid fans.
Good on both. Well, Clark, as you said, the Clippers really starting to make waves on the landscape here in L.A. as they surpassed the Lakers in wins last season. You know, a big part of that was, Steve, their ability to win here at home.
Yeah, 32 wins here at Staples. And when they got out and ran, this place was really rocking. And this Clipper team has a roster full of guys that can make a play that ignites a crowd. And some new additions this year, new coaching staff. A lot going on for this Clipper team.
Clippers trail by 9. Westbrook with it. He feeds it to Powell. Back to Westbrook. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Morris passes it to Powell. It's George on the wing. And the pass to Powell. Back to George. Dishes to Powell. It's George on the wing. Powell. Pass to George. And he's good on the 3-ball. George has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Green. Feeds to Thompson. Back to Green. Zero. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a 3-point battle like this.
Now here's Westbrook. He dishes it to Morris. Plenty of space. And he drops that one in. Morris has got his first basket. Warriors leading by 7. Into Green. Can't get it to go. The Clippers go the other way with it. Outside, George. Pass to Westbrook. Westbrook gets a screen from Morris. Westbrook passes to George. Wide open. That one a little long.
And very quickly here in the first quarter, pronounced advantage for them on the glass.
Yeah, that's a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Westbrook dishes to Morris. Back to Westbrook. He kicks it to Morris. He passes it to Westbrook. And again, Los Angeles with a triple. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. The screen from Thompson. Puts up a 3, and that one's good. Thompson's got 6 points.
They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
Yeah, it's been a clinic at that end of the floor, no question.
Westbrook kicks to Powell. The feed now to George. Now the dish to Morris. 3-pointer. Can't get it to go.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
0. Here's Thompson. No good. Westbrook with the nice D there. 4-on-3 break. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And that kind of power move has become a trademark for him.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for Golden State. Batum comes in for Marcus Morris.
The Warriors were able to get back to the postseason for the first time since the We Believe season in 07, when they knocked off the Dallas Mavericks as an 8 seed. They didn't finish above 500 on the road, but still were much better than previous years, which allowed them to get to the playoffs.
Now here's Curry. Back to Green. Outside Curry. 6 to shoot. The three-pointer, no good. Well, back to that Warrior Road record that Clark was talking about, 19-22, as you said. But I remember an early road trip that, had them go 6-1. Really helped them start to believe in themselves. Steve was a team last season.
Yeah, that included that buzzer-beating win against Miami on Draymond Green's shot. I mean, I think that's when this group really realized that they could make some noise and possibly be a playoff team.
Now, here is George. Kicks to Plumlee. And he converts the layup.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, I think that could really set things up well the rest of the game. Pound the ball inside and let your perimeter players play off your bigs.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Steph Curry is virtually impossible to defend. I mean, he can hit from anywhere on the floor. In the gym range, personified with Curry. Mid-range jumpers are like layups to him. And inside, he's got the floater finger roll and the runner. You always expect his shots to go in. It's like watching a game of force at full speed when the highest stakes are on the line. Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over him.
And Steve, shooting no doubt Curry's forte. He narrowly missed the All-Star game last season. I mean, I can't believe he didn't get elected, and he seemed to be the one glaring miss. When you watch his game, where can he improve?
I think offensively, he's got the whole package. I think it's at the other end of the floor where he can probably improve. He needs to compete a little bit more defensively, but that's tough to do when you're handling so much of the offensive load for your team. But he's got to find a little more balance, I think, between his offense and his defense.
Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 16-6 run. Passes it to Quixote. Uncovered. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play. They're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Poole defended by Quixote. Batum with the steal. He feeds it to Plumlee. Gordon. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Count the bucket. Now it's a 6-point Clipper lead.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
The pass to Moody. Green with a screen on Gordon. Pass to Moody. 5 on the clock. Poole. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Clippers leading by 6. Plumlee sets the pick for Gordon. Outside, Batum shoots the 3. And another 3 for the Clippers.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
So it's the Warriors now. No good from Savanovic.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
Back to Batum. Passes to Quixote for the 3. Another shot.
Gordon.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
You know, it doesn't show up in the box score, guys, but he's one of the best in the league at taking charges.
Sometimes even more valuable than a block or a steal. You get the ball and chalk up a foul the other way. It's not pretty. Doesn't necessarily show up in the box score, but it helps you win.
That's good from Plumlee.
Hey, I think we all knew that the Clippers were good last year, but we really took notice when they rattled off those 17 wins in a row in December. That was a franchise record, which had previously been 11, and that's when the league really took notice.
Plumlee hits them both. Well, it was the year of the win streak last season with Miami doing what they did and Denver getting hot as well. But you know, Steve, the Clippers had the first lengthy win streak and turned some heads earlier in the season.
Yeah, what was that, about 17 games in a row they won? And I thought that kind of established the Clippers in the West, put a little fear in the rest of the conference, and gave L.A. a swagger that I thought helped them get through the rest of the season.
Number 16. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
You know, it's very rare that you're going to be able to make the playoffs in the West without coming out with a winning record against the rest of the conference. And the Warriors knew that would be important in their quest for the playoffs, and they handled business against the West.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, and for the Warriors who fought so hard to get back into the playoffs, last year their 28-24 record against the rest of the West really helped their cause, Steve.
Well, the toughest part of the Warriors' last campaign was a rough stretch of games in February where they dropped off a bit in the race. And, you know, a lot of those games were against Western teams. And if you kind of remove that month, their in-conference record is even more impressive. Boy, that was solid. I'll tell you, he's one of the best there is up there at the foul line.
Man, defended by Moody. Eric Gordon on the wing. He passes to Quixote. Shot clock at 5. Here's Mann. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter of the game. No good from Moody. Clippers leading by 9. Covington defended by Savanovic. Inside. Deflected. Now the pass to Moody. Pass to Poole from outside the arc, and the shot is good.
Tell you what, he is so difficult to guard, especially on a shot like that one.
Gone 50% from the arc, 1 of 2. 1:09 left here in the first quarter. Gordon, the pass to Quixote. Dishes it to Plumlee. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Pass to Gordon. From deep three-point range. They grab their own miss. Warriors trail by 6. Into Green. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D. I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
And good on the basket. Book it.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Passes it to Savanovic. Good. Los Angeles leading by 4. Man passes to Plumlee. Feeds to Gordon. With the shot. That doesn't go either for Gordon.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Clippers lead by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Now, they didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Guys, last year, Dwayne Wade set a career high for field goal percentage at over 52%. D-Wade said, quote, back when I had the team, I was the top player. I had to shoot shots I wasn't comfortable with. I made some, I missed a lot. I have a different role on this team. I don't have the ball all the time, so I need to take shots that come and understand which shots are my shots. Kevin, you gotta love the dedication to efficiency for the team's sake.
That's why he's a champion, Doris. Thanks. And the Warriors with possession here after the made shot from Quixote. Number 16. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
How about that, going up strong? I mean, he doesn't care how much height he's giving up. It's attitude with him.
And the Warriors making a change here. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Now, last season, he made good on about 3 of every 4 free throws, almost exactly 75%.
And it's tied up with that one.
Yeah, guys, did you know that the Clippers winning the Pacific Division last year was the first time it's ever happened? Yeah, you heard it right.
Good point, Clark.
That's the first time the Clippers have ever won the Pacific Division.
Now here's Gordon. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Quixote. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And what a time to be a Clipper fan these days, guys, with the way they've climbed to the very top of the Pacific Division. And, Steve, they've done it by beating up on the rest of the teams in that Pacific.
Well, Golden State gave them some trouble, Kevin, but otherwise they really rolled against the rest of the Pacific Division. And I'll tell you, it became clear within a few months last season that the Clips were going to run away with the Pacific. And what a long time coming for Clipper fans.
That's good from Quixote.
Well, you look at the turnaround last season for Golden State. A lot of it has to do with the steadying presence of Jarrett Jack and Carl Landry off the bench. Both players brought a toughness and a level of competitiveness that was maybe missing from the Warriors the year before.
Both free throws good from Quixote. And for the Warriors, such an impressive turnaround last season, but financial constraints, you know, Clark, make it tricky for them, make it tricky for anybody. Keep teams together.
Well said, but I give the ownership credit for making the commitments necessary to put themselves in a good position going forward, Kevin. After such an impressive postseason showing, I think they want to continue that momentum.
There's the pass to Moody. The 3. It's rebounded by Quixote. The Clippers in the lead. Man passes to Quixote. He dishes it to Leonard. Stolen away. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Thompson right side. Pass to Poole. Clock at 6. Pass to Savanovic. No one near him. The shot's good from Poole. 8 points for him. The Clippers shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Man passes to Quixote. The pass to Man. He kicks it to Leonard. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
Rob. A solo fast break. Here's Quixote. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
And a clever pass fake kept the D from closing in.
That's his first triple of the game. It was a dry first half for him from long range.
And there's the rejection. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Here's Poole. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The Clippers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Man defended by Poole. Off the pick. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. 10 points for him.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's gotten it going now.
And the Clippers call time here.
Well, he sees something that he doesn't like. I'm not sure what it is, but I think he's going to make some changes here.
I think you've got to make your adjustments pretty quickly like he's doing here. Otherwise, things can get out of hand. So this is a good timeout.
The Clippers trail. And here's George. An easy layup after coming off the pick. George has got 5.
I don't know what's happening to their defense. I mean, they don't have any effort, any purpose.
And it's really costing them. I mean, the last 5 baskets at that end have been on very easy looks.
And the Warriors with possession here. 0 defended by Paul. Good. He has 5. The Clippers have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Now George. He has 5. There's the feed to Westbrook. The dish to Leonard. Kicks it to Powell. 6 on the shot clock. And that one's good. And the Clippers lead by 1.
Well, their plan of attack has been pretty clear to see. I mean, get the ball inside and just take it strong to the hoop. Be dominant in the lane.
Well, the defense has been very slow to adjust. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And here are the Warriors now. He feeds it to Thompson. From past the arc. No good. Great D that time from Westbrook. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for the Clippers. The Clippers have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
Well, they were very pleased with their free throw numbers a year ago. They knocked down about 79% from the stripe as a team.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
And it's the Warriors with the ball, trailing by 4. 0, defended by Powell. Zero. Offensive rebound. Green. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The free throw drops for Green.
Draymond Green with really a terrific legacy of success prior to the NBA, guys. I mean, he led Saginaw High to 2 Michigan State championships, and at Michigan State was able to be part of 2 teams that got to the Final Four and 1 that made it to the Sweet 16. That's impressive.
And both free throws good for Green. And going back to Draymond Green, Clark, very successful in college with Tom Izzo up at Michigan State, as you mentioned. But Steve, maybe a bit of a surprise, slipping to the second round back in 2012.
I think a lot of teams, Kevin, felt that he was a tweener. They weren't sure if he was a 3 or a 4, and he really is. But the good news is that he can guard both positions, and he's improved his jump shot. More than anything, he's just a winner. He knows how to play, and he's a good addition to any team.
Quality kid. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Way too loose on that inbounds pass.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Westbrook kicks to Leonard. Dishes it to George. It's up against Thompson. Back to Leonard. 6 to shoot. Outside for Batum. And he overshot that one, missing.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Outside Curry. Thompson outside. Pass to Curry. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Paul George. George has got 4 rebounds now tonight. George gets a screen from Leonard. A nice shot by George. George has got 7 points for the quarter.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Curry with it. Westbrook picks him up. Curry passes it to Savanovic. Banked in off the glass.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
Now, here's Batum. George dishes to Batum. Buries it from 3-point range. Batum's got 6 points.
A little confusion defensively.
Yeah, you know what? He sent the D a little message with that 3.
Leonard against Green. Feeds it to Curry. Back to Green. Nails the wide-open jump shot. He has 6. Clippers leading by 3. Now here's Westbrook. He's got 8. He passes to George. He dishes it to Batum. Up and in on the layup.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And here are the Warriors now. Zero. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 7.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
The Clippers in the lead. Outside Westbrook. George. Pass to Powell. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Savanovic. Golden State's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Green gets a screen from Savanovic. Green kicks to Curry. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
And excellent interior defense there. Good rotations.
No doubt about it, Steve. He's a real presence inside. Takes up a lot of space.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 8. Here's Powell. Good on the three-point shot. And the Clippers lead by 6. Warriors shooting and feeling it offensively in the second quarter. They're shooting 60%. 0. Defended by Powell. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And for the Clippers, they're shooting with confidence 50% from the field so far. Gets it to go. And it's an 8-point Clipper lead.
And their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second quarter.
Well, the lead being maintained will not be a problem if they keep shooting the way they have so far.
Now here's Curry. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Curry's got 6 points.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Westbrook passes to Leonard. Back to Westbrook. .152 left here in the second. No luck, and Golden State will go the other way with it. Green dishes to Curry. Zero. Rejected by Powell. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in.
Curry.
1:30 left in the first half. Shot clock at 3. Curry gets the bucket.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Clippers leading by 3. Outside, George. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. George has got 9 points now in the quarter.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
Curry against Westbrook. Number 16. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 8 points for him. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Outside Westbrook. Up top Batum. And that one hits back iron. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Yeah, that's the right move. Get a good possession here, play defense, and get one more opportunity to score.
0. And it's Golden State with another. And here are the Clippers now. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Green against Batum. Powell. On the wing, George. The shot. But he gets it back. Passes to Powell. Clock at 4. The three-pointer off the mark. 0. Blocked. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the third quarter. But right now, it's time for the Sprint Halftime Show with Damon Bruce.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
I hope your weekend's off to a great start this Saturday night. Thanks so much for tuning in. The Clippers battling hard in this one. They've benefited from some excellent contribution from their bench, providing scoring in bunches when called upon. It's been a major advantage. Paul George really playing effortlessly. He has 12 points. He's been getting it done on both ends of the court. Look at the assists. Look at the rebounds. It's all adding up to a great first half. On the other hand, Golden State also been giving it their best. They've made a point of working themselves to the charity stripe and knocking down their free throws. Stephen Curry's been productive. He's got 9 points, and he's had some good court vision, helping out in the assist department as well. That's it for us here in the studio. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
The busy streets of Los Angeles, lighting up the night sky as we continue. It's been one outstanding game from Quixote.
He has that slasher mentality, guys, and we saw all the evidence of that in the first half as he continually got to the rim and scored.
Yeah, he had the jetpack on today, Steve, blowing by the defender no matter who they put on it.
Curry against Westbrook. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
That whistle got a big response from this crowd, and it is not a favorable one, let's say.
I'll tell you what, the fans can't believe that they made that call.
The Warriors chose to wait until the final year of Curry's rookie deal to extend his contract, but it turned out to be a bargain. I mean, coming off an injury, there were a lot of concerns about Curry, but he turned into a superstar, particularly in the playoffs, and now the Warriors have him locked up for 4 years.
And the Curry contract, Clark, I mean, eye-opening. 4 years, $44 million.
Yeah, to us it may be a little odd in terms of hearing those numbers combined with the word bargain. But you better believe the way he's playing and helping to lead this team, it's a good investment for Golden State.
He makes one of two that time.
Russell Westbrook suffering that torn meniscus in his right knee after the collision with the Rockets' Patrick Beverley in the first round of last year's playoffs. Really just derailed the Thunder's hopes for a championship.
Now here's Green. He kicks it to Curry. And the layup is good. Curry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
Well, back to Westbrook until that knee injury. He never missed a game in his 5-year NBA career. Clark, the longest consecutive games streak in the NBA.
How about going back to college and high school? Didn't miss any games there either.
True, right,
Remarkably durable. So this is really his first experience with a major injury, Kevin. Knowing him, though, and his tenacity and his desire to be great, I think he's going to be able to respond just fine.
And there's the pass to Morris. Back to Westbrook. George. Clippers moving the ball around. Here's Morris. Off target from three-point range.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things toward them. I mean, they've been winning that battle.
Thompson with the bucket.
Well, you know, when they need a big three, he's the guy they look to. He's about as reliable a deep threat as you're going to find.
And, Steve, you know, his ability to come in and rattle off 10, 20 points in no time flat, that's a gift and a real asset for any team. Some guys need a while to get going, not him.
And so here are the Clippers. After the made shot from Klay Thompson.
Changing sides didn't seem to help them at all, huh, guys? They've missed their first 3 shots in the third quarter. And I think for the Warriors, when you look at rebounding, that's where they made the most improvement last year. In fact, they ranked dead last in defensive rebounding in each of the previous 5 seasons, but they were number 1 in the league last year. What a turnaround.
Here's George following the basket by Stephen Curry. The feed to George. Looking to end the run. The Warriors pull it in. You talk about the rebounding turnaround for the Warriors in 2011 and 2012. They were out-rebounded, Clark, by an average of about 7 rebounds a game than last season. They out-rebounded the opposition by over 2 a game.
You know, that's basically a 9-possession turnaround,
Good
Kevin,
point.
when you look at it that way. And that's huge. I mean, it really helps explain how they went from a 23-win team to a 47-win team over the course of one season.
First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line. Clippers trail by 11. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
He just is not happy with how his team is executing. And they've been on the wrong side of this run. It's time for a momentum shift.
You know, sometimes just getting off the court, taking a break, and coming back out fresh will give you a chance to pull together.
Here's Westbrook. He's got 11. Tries to snap the cold streak. That doesn't go either for George.
It's been a great day for them on the boards, Clark. That's definitely been a major factor in building this big lead.
And, you know, from a number standpoint, the advantage might not be that large, but they have been manhandling them inside.
There's the dish to Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Clippers have gone 0-5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room.
Been a big game for George. He has 12 points, and the assist numbers, tremendous.
His court vision, Clark, has been phenomenal. I mean, he could not be passing the ball any better than he is right now.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And the first one drops. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Curry with it. 15 points in the game. Looney kicks to Green. Shot clock at 6. He feeds it to Curry. Connects from three-point range. Curry's got 18 points in the game.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Here's George. 14 points for him. Right side, Westbrook. Dishes to George. Jacks up a 3. Good. George has got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's Golden State now. They're on a 15-6 run. They set the screen. Here's Curry. No good with the wing jumper.
That's his comfort zone, so defensively, really nice job challenging the shot.
And George kicks to Westbrook. Back to George. There's the triple, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And that's 20 points for Paul George.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Green left side.
Curry, who's got Curry?
Clock at 6. Outside Curry. Thompson right side. Fires the 3. Warriors the rebound. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul. Different look here for the Warriors. And stolen by Gordon. By himself. Hammers it down off the coast-to-coast break.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Now, here's Thompson. He's got 8.
Been a poor shooting performance for him today, but luckily for them, a lot of his teammates have come through.
Gordon, the pass to Powell. Pass to Plumlee. Plumlee gets a screen from Powell. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Leonard for 3. Here's Plumlee. Drops in the layup for 2. And now just a 2-point Warrior lead.
Strong rebounding, and he's rewarded with the easy putback.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Well, they're getting way too many easy shots in the paint. So this timeout is specifically for that reason. You got to tighten up the defense and start to make it harder for that offensive team.
I know it's easier said than done, but right now it just doesn't seem like the necessary effort is there.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Green with a screen for Green. Looking to end the drought. The second chance effort. And Green gets it to go. And the Warriors lead by 4.
And you got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
The Warriors have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Green dishes to Curry. Feeds it to Thompson. That 3 off the mark.
Very little success for him behind the arc today. Just 1 3-pointer in the first half and still none in the second.
Down low. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Beautiful lead pass there. He let his teammate run right underneath it.
Now here's Curry, defended by Powell. He dishes it to Green. Curry, the 3, and that one's good. Curry's got 12 points here in the second half.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Outside Leonard. Covington. Clippers moving the ball around. But he stays with it. Just 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. Good. He has 5.
Well, and the bounce pass was the key to the play.
Golden State's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Outside Curry. Fires it up. Another miss by Curry. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 from 3-point range here in quarter number 3. Plumlee sets the pick for Leonard. Left side Leonard. 6 to shoot. Here's Powell. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And how about the work last season from the free throw line? He shot about 83%.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
And the Warriors making a change here. That one drops. He ties it up. The Warriors have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15.
Pick on me.
0 defended by Plumlee. Pass to Poole. From downtown, it's rebounded by Powell.
I like the defense, guys, really getting a hand up and challenging shots.
Yeah, Steve, lurking on that shot, and that was a tough one.
Covington. The finger roll finish at the bucket. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Warriors shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Outside, Green. He passes to Poole. And the Clippers making a change here. To stop the run. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. It's George on the wing. Warriors with the rebound. Number 16. He's covered by Westbrook. Passes it to Poole. 0 defended by Man. 4 on the clock. Number 16. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. Steph Curry's checked in for the Warriors. The Clippers in the lead. Outside Westbrook. Right side Westbrook. The pass to Man. He kicks to Morris. Lets the 3 fly. And yes, sir, that one drops. Morris has got 5 points so far.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Pass to Poole. Launches it. Westbrook with the block.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
Curry against George. Back to Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Morris. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good.
He has yet to get into the flow of this game. His teammates have done their part, but they need him to pick his game up.
And there's the feed to Curry. And just miss after miss right now.
They're losing their composure a little bit here on the bad end of a run.
Yeah, they are, and they need to come up with a rally-wrecking play here to stop this run.
So it's the Clippers now, leading by 5. The shot by George, no good. And for the Warriors, they're shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Here's Poole. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. He's got 12. 41 seconds left to play here in the third.
Definitely a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Yeah, the wise move would be to find themselves a quick shot right away.
Westbrook gets a screen from Morris. Westbrook kicks to George. Back to Westbrook. Tries a 3. The shot no good. And Golden State will go the other way with it. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And no need to rush it. They can play for one shot.
And I think they should wait till about the 5-second mark to go for it.
Straight to the bucket with a nice head of steam.
Well, no reason to slow it down when there's nothing in the way.
This one for three. That drops. Here's George. The shot is off. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Clippers ahead, up 2. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Clippers.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And they're getting the ball inside, which is what I like. High percentage shots down on the block and in the paint area.
Now, here is George. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
They've been getting way too many high percentage looks close to the basket. And tell you what, when they're getting them, they're converting.
You know, the play in the paint, an aspect of this game that has gone entirely their way.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for the Clippers.
That's it.
So it's the Warriors now.
Hey, watch Curry, watch Curry.
Outside Curry.
Watch the screen.
He passes to Poole. Leaps for it, and that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Marcus Morris is checked in for Paul George. Warriors trail by 5. Right side Curry. Lock at 6. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Morris has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here's Leonard. The dish to Morris. Back to Leonard. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Morris, no good.
Tough three-point try there with a hand in his face.
Boy, you'd be lucky to make that one against great defense. A high-quality shot is almost always going to come off a rebound like that.
And Clark, he is so good at working his way inside, holding off the defenders under the glass, and being in the right position.
Knows how to use his body.
Yeah, and I just like the way he persistently pursues the pumpkin.
And the Looney, defended by Plumlee. 13 feet away. Rejected by Plumlee. Outside Leonard. Can't hit. And Golden State will come the other way. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. That free throw good from Poole. And the Clippers making a switch here. Both good from the line that time. Clippers leading by 5. Now Westbrook. Kicks it to Powell. Back to Westbrook. He feeds it to Morris. Leonard on the wing. Dishes it to Morris. Leonard on the wing. 5 to shoot. Off target with his 3.
He slipped into quite a funk here, Clark.
I think that's a good word to describe it. I mean, the basket is looking awfully small to him at the moment.
He's playing selfishly now, guys. He's just trying to get as many shots up as he can. Doesn't look at all concerned about his teammates.
Morris kicks to Westbrook. Plumlee feeds it to Powell. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Clippers lead by 8.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
And the Warriors with possession here. Savanovic the pass to Thompson. Tries to save it. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. Six on the shot clock. Thompson with it. Guarded now by Morris. And again, no good by Golden State.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Outside Westbrook. Leonard back to Westbrook. Pass to Leonard. He dishes it to Morris. And another three for the Clippers.
And that's his second three-pointer of this half. Looks like he's starting to forget about that poor first half he had.
Curry gets the screen from Savanovic. Pulls it from the elbow. And it's blocked by Powell. Now here's Westbrook, defended by Savanovic. The kick out to Westbrook. Powell. Back to Westbrook. Passes it to Morris. Leonard on the wing. The feed to Morris. It's rebounded by Golden State. Thompson's got 6 rebounds in the game. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. He kicks to Green. Zero. Drops in the tray.
You know, they've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
Now here's Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. Morris. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And the Warriors making a change here. Warriors trail by 8. Thompson outside. There's the pass to Curry. Just 5 on the clock. 0. And again, no good by Golden State. Clippers leading by 8. Westbrook dishes to Leonard. Back to Westbrook. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's Morris. Off target from outside.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm. You know, Kevin, he never gives up on a play. That's what I love about him. He just is one of those guys who will bring effort and energy the entire 48 minutes.
And, Steve, you know, he's also got a full arsenal of moves in the post. I mean, you can't believe how many tricks this guy has up his sleeves. He's full of them.
So it's the Warriors now. The Clippers getting the bucket. Thompson right side. Thompson right side. Got him with the pump fake. Savvy move right there.
You're going to be waiting a long time if you're waiting for him to miss that when he's that open.
Pass to Westbrook. Back to George. Lets it go with a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Thompson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Outside Curry. A three-pointer is right on target. And now just a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
Starting to get it rolling, guys. That's 4 3-pointers for the game. 3 of them coming in this second half.
Outside Westbrook. George against Thompson. And George kicks to Westbrook. Morris. The dish now to Leonard. From the arc. The dive for the ball. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Warriors trail by 5. Thompson right side. The tray. And another 3 for Golden State.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
They're having trouble stopping this run.
Well, and the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Westbrook with it. He passes to Morris. Back to Westbrook. Outside, George. Shot clock at 6. With the teardrop. That's good. George has got 25 points. Warriors have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. He feeds it to Curry. Thompson. He's covered by Leonard. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That will be foul number 5 on him.
That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but it was called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up another foul. That was his 5th right there.
Now here's Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
I agree, guys, and the points add up in a hurry when you start giving up easy looks from long range.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Well, they were getting tired out there. A quick timeout gives them an opportunity to catch their breath.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. The head coach of the Clippers had some words for his team over the break. The message, stick with it. He said the game is right there, fellas, right there for the taking. But we've got to play with purpose and precision. Kevin, can they get it done?
And here is Los Angeles now. They've led by as many as 11 points. And George kicks to Leonard. Back to George. Takes the 3. And that one's good. George has got 8 points in the quarter. Warriors trail by 4. 0. Defended by George. Kicks to Curry. Five on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Green. And it's Golden State with another.
Feels like a flip has been switched at halftime because both teams now really getting after it.
And it's been a fun half of basketball, Steve.
Now here is George. Off the mark from 16 feet out. Curry with it. Westbrook picks him up. And Curry, here we go. No good off the pick. The Clippers have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Thompson against Leonard. There's the bucket. Good.
He's going to have to be much more effective to stay on the floor and to keep his team in the game here in the fourth quarter.
Back to Thompson. There's the 3. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Clippers leading by 4. Leonard the pass to George. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The first free throw is good. And George drops them both. Timeout called the Warriors. Paul George really making a difference here.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. They've got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
Warriors trail by 6. Dishes it to Curry. Left side Curry. And that one's good. Curry's got 8 points in the quarter. Clippers shooting about 47% here in the fourth.
Yeah, look at me.
On the wing, George. Kicks it out to Leonard. Back to George. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. 6 to shoot. Los Angeles with another miss.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide open look.
Curry with it. Guarded now by Morris. Back to Curry. From deep. The rebound by Paul George.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Now here's Westbrook. Back to George. Feeds to Westbrook. From deep. It's rebounded by Golden State. Pass to Curry. .104 left in the fourth quarter. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
It's his 4th foul, and I'm sure he picked it up a little earlier than he would have liked.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're down by 4. And 101 left in the fourth quarter. On defense, the Clippers. 4-point game. It's good. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Tell you what, when he gets it going, this is exactly what can happen. They may have to double team him.
Outside, George. Back to Leonard. Outside for George. For 3.
Box out.
Green with the rebound. The Warriors shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. Thompson. He's covered by Leonard.
A crucial basket.
They needed it, and he gave it to him.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're losing by 1. 32 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
I think it's a no-brainer here. You got to go 2 for 1 to maximize the clock.
I agree. So important, Clark, about clock management. I mean, you got a good opportunity here, so they want to take a quality shot and then get another possession.
.32 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Westbrook dishes to George. Back to Westbrook. Right side, Leonard. Working on Thompson. 6 on the shot clock.
They do have a foul to give here.
Yeah, you might see them use that at some point. I would.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're behind by 1. 12 seconds left in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
Well, and you've got the luxury here of running a play, so you want to do something that you're very comfortable with.
Absolutely, Steve. I mean, no need to panic whatsoever. I mean, they're in a very good spot right here.
Here's Curry. Thompson outside. For the win. Oh, he put it down!
It'll count.
What a shot!
I think that one was good.
At the buzzer!
A lightning bolt to win it at the buzzer.
That is incredible. A sensational finish to a sensational game.
Our starting lineups, a look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting 5 for both teams. First for the Warriors.
Hey, yo, Russell.
And for Los Angeles, Russell Westbrook out there with Paul George. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Morris in at the power forward position. Leonard on the wing, the tray, no good. And Golden State will go the other way with it.
You know, you go through the regular season, guys, and set all sorts of records for your franchise and wins and winning streaks and all that. You win your division for the first time ever, your first 50-win season, and what do you get for it? Bounced in the first round of the playoffs. It's still progress, though, and I think the Clippers will use that for motivation this season.
Clark, as you said, the Clippers got up 2-0 on the Grizzlies, but all of a sudden it came to a crashing halt. As Steve, they dropped 4 consecutive games, and just like that, we're out of the postseason.
Yeah, injuries played a part. Blake Griffin sprained his ankle, but I think the Clippers were exposed a little bit too. They're limited offensively on the front line, and maybe not quite enough shooting, but that's why they made the moves in the offseason, and they're looking to pick up and make some improvement in that regard.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, the Warriors made big strides last year, and part of it was a retooling of the team, but they also got a lot of help from the group of rookies that they had, and a number of those rookies played prominent roles down the stretch and in the playoffs.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Well, Clark, as you said, the Warriors did lean on their rookies as the season went on. 4 of them in all, with 3 coming in the draft and 1 walking on the roster. Big help, Steve, from them in the opening round of the playoffs.
You know, pretty remarkable that a team could do that well in the postseason, relying on so many rookies, but it speaks to their maturity, their character, the group they've put together, and it's very promising in terms of their long-term success.
Here's George after the made shot from Klay Thompson. 4 on the shot clock. Morris, no good.
And if they know what's good for him, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball into three-point territory.
Well, you're right. Anything less than airtight defense on him will usually result in 3 points.
0, defended by George. 0. Looney. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. LA's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Leonard. He kicks it to Morris. A three-pointer off the mark.
That's 3 misses to start the game, guys. Does not bode well here early.
Well, Stephen Curry, really the engine that drives the Warriors offensively, and I don't know if there's a more entertaining player in the whole league than Steph Curry. I mean, he's one of the elite shooters already early in his career in league history. And he's a leader for this team off and on the court. Just very, very impressive.
And here's Westbrook. After the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Leonard. They grab their own miss. Zubek nails the baby hook.
Well, coaches love him because of the hustle he's continually showing out on the floor. And I think where you really see it most is on the offensive boards.
And you know what? He is also relentless on the boards. He works as hard on his rebounding as anybody you're going to see.
Here's Curry. The Clippers getting the bucket. Westbrook with the nice D there. And Curry last season logging heavy minutes, a good sign that he was able to hold up physically.
Yeah, and despite those concerns over that right ankle, he really had a tremendous season. I thought competed better defensively. Not the most athletic guy, but possibly the most skilled player in the league when you look at his ability to handle the ball, shoot with range, and pass.
It was great to see him get on a big playoff stage and show the rest of the country just what they've got to look forward to. First one falls for him.
I think Westbrook may be the most explosive player in the game right now. I mean, you got Wade, Kobe, Derrick Rose, but I think Russell Westbrook, with his speed and quickness, is probably the guy right now.
That one misses. And Westbrook, really a freak athlete. Clark, a terrific dunker.
Yeah, he's a guy you would just love to see in the dunk contest, Kevin. But he says he's more of a game dunker and might not shine in the exhibition type format. And I can understand that. The dunks that Russell does in games are so vicious and so posterizing that it's hard to create that same type of tenacity and energy in a contest. So I think there are some guys that are more geared towards dunking in games than winning dunk contests.
Now, here is George. Zubek, and it's blocked by Curry.
And very quickly here in the first quarter, pronounced advantage for them on the glass.
Yeah, that's a trend they'd love to continue right through the next three quarters as well. It's been over 3 decades since the Warriors have won a division title, guys. It's sad to hear if you're a fan, but they were a lot closer last season than they have been in a long time. Ended up second in the Pacific Division.
And Clark, as you said with the Warriors, they were 9-7 against the rest of the Pacific Division. Did very well against the Clippers, but had some struggles with the other teams that kept them from closing, Steve, the gap to the top.
Well, for a long time, remember, they were right on the heels of the Clippers in the division race, but they fell into a little bit of a slump after the All-Star break. It's going to be interesting to see how it all pans out this year with the addition of Andre Iguodala. This team has the potential to take another step up the ladder.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Now here's Leonard. Looking for his first basket still in this one. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Well, this was a very consistent free throw shooting team a year ago. They shot about 79%.
You know, Kevin, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. Warriors leading by 7. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with head coach of the Clippers for just a moment. A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need to pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
Thank you, Doris. Now, here's Green. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And that one's good.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Clippers trail by 9. Westbrook with it. Leonard with a screen on Curry. It's Westbrook with the drive. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Green. Gives him the lead pass. 0. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Westbrook with it. Picked up by Thompson. Westbrook kicks to George. Leonard for 3. And there's Paul George on the assist from Leonard.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Now Curry. He's got 5. 0. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Leonard the pass to George. Moves back up, and it's good on the layup. He has 5.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Curry kicks to Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Clippers trail by 6. Outside, George. Leonard on the wing. Lots of room. Another one falls for the Clippers. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And the Warriors making a change here. Warriors leading by 4. Now here's Curry. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Curry's got 7 points. LA's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. And here's Leonard. Westbrook kicks to Plumlee. Back to Westbrook. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. A nice shot by George.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
The Warriors have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. 0, defended by Powell. Curry kicks to Green. Back to Curry. 5 to shoot. 0. Off target with his 3.
He can't get anything to drop. And the way he's scoring, I'm not sure it's something he should try to shoot his way out of.
Well, that might only serve to make things worse, Steve. Sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
Here's Powell. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. The Warriors leading. Up top, Curry. He's covered by Westbrook. The basket, the bump, and the foul. Oh, what a play.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in this first half.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
Free throw good by Curry.
You know, with Steph Curry, it's never been a question about his talent, guys. It's always been a question about how are his ankles going to do. But really, he only missed significant time in the shortened season. And for the most part, he's been healthy and highly productive.
Pass to Savanovic. The three-pointer, no good. And a few ankle tweaks for Curry last season, but with the big brace he wore, he said the pain was mostly from the brace bruising his ankle than anything else.
Well, it sounds to me like maybe he should take the brace off. Maybe a smaller brace so he doesn't get the bruising. That would be smart.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession, and the Warriors making a change here. There's the pick. Shot clock at 6. Dishes it to Powell. Outside, Batum. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Number 16, defended by Quixote. Here's Moody. Buries it from three-point range. And the Warriors lead by 7.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but, you know, the defense still needs to keep an eye on him.
And there's the pass to Quixote. Covington. From past the arc. Gets it to go.
Oh, the rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
And so it's Golden State with it. Outside, Green. Here's Poole. It's rebounded by Quixote.
That's his comfort zone, so defensively, really nice job challenging the shot.
Clippers trail by 4. Plumlee, defended by Poole. Passes it to Quixote. Covington. He passes to Quixote. Lets it go. Warriors with the rebound.
Well, that's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
To the inside. Here's Poole. Nice D from Powell. And Los Angeles guys shooting the ball to the tune of 41% from the field so far. Pass to Quixote. Pulls up. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
That's one he knows he should have made.
Inside. Great pass to set up the lay-in. He has 5.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Clippers with the ball. 6-point game. The shot by Powell, no good. Golden State's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. There's the pass to Savanovic. Ripped away. And that one is stuffed right through.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
And so it's Golden State with it. Passes it to Poole. Savanovic, defended by Batum. The shot's good from Savanovic.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Here's Batum after the made shot from Savanovic. There's the 3. Good.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Clock management. This is where, Steve, they can get a 2-for-1.
Yeah, I think it makes sense. As long as the first one's a good one, and now you play D, you get the ball back, one more shot.
Now, here's Green. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. No good from Moody. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Batum. 15 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Quixote, and they're unable to get the tying basket there. Lets it go from the wing. Again, Golden State. Here's Powell. The shot, no good. And that does it for the first quarter. Warriors ahead. They lead by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
I was impressed with their transition game, guys. They really got out and ran the lanes.
Yeah, they did. I mean, no better way to get easy buckets than through fast breaks.
Warriors leading by 5. Pass to Poole. Here's the screen. The pass to Savage. And Eric Gordon pulls it down.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
He passes to Mann. Kicks to Batum. Passes to Quixote. Lock at 6. No good on the 3. The Warriors shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, for Andre Iguodala, now the third team in his NBA career. In Philly, he felt over-criticized for not being the go-to scorer. In Denver, the lack of outside shooting crowded the court. But he could never hope for a better fit than he's found with the Warriors. A team with great shooting, Iguodala can focus on defense and playmaking, saying, quote, "I'd rather get a triple-double than score 40. And guys, get this. Only 12 players in NBA history have achieved his career averages in points, rebounds, assists, and steals through age 29. He's a terrific all-around player.
Yeah, Iguodala truly a player whose scoring average doesn't do justice to his overall impact on the game. Timeout called the Warriors. The Warriors making a switch here. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, yeah, he had not established position.
You know, I prefer the refs to whistle with a block when in doubt. I thought that was a good call there.
Savanovic, the pass to Poole. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Clippers trailed by 3. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Quixote passes to Morris. Quixote takes the 3. Can't get it to go. Moody defended by Mann. No good from Poole. LA's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. He dishes it to Gordon. Fires for 3. Count that one. Gordon's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, there's plenty to like about him as a player, but, you know, one thing that really stands out is the quick trigger. He can catch the ball in space, defenders all over him, but in an instant, lets that shot go, and he is accurate.
And he is an extremely skilled player attacking off the dribble, too. I mean, he's got a great pull-up jumper as well, Steve.
The Clippers trail. Quixote defended by Poole. Quixote passes to Mann. Quixote from downtown, but they get it back. Gordon kicks to Morris. Pass to Quixote. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. The feed now to Morris. Fires the three. Cannot hit. The Warriors go the other way with it. To the middle. Tries to save it. And pushing it out. Here's Los Angeles. It's rebounded by Moody. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for two. The Warriors have hit all four of their chances so far in this one. First free throw is good. The Warriors making a switch here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Quixote defended by Poole. Quixote passes to Gordon. Quixote, here's Morris. Outside Gordon. Feeds it to Morris. The pass to Quixote. The dish to Gordon. He passes to Quixote. Lets the three fly. That's good. 8 points for him. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Passes it to Poole. Takes a three. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. Stephen Curry's checked in for Golden State. The Clippers have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Westbrook kicks to Morris. He feeds it to Westbrook. 6 to shoot. Fires from 18. That's good. And that ties it up. The Warriors have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Outside, Green. Six on the shot clock. Back to Thompson. Pass to Poole. Hits it from three-point range. 8 points for him.
And he's shaken off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Westbrook gets a screen from Morris. Westbrook passes to Mann. He kicks it to Morris. Jacks up a three. They get the rebound. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. And the Clippers making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. The Clippers have shot 3 of 6 at the foul line. Here's Green. Pass to Thompson from outside the arc. Can't get it to go. The Clippers have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Westbrook with it. Now the pass to Mann. Back to Westbrook. Chance there to take the lead, missing. Golden State's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first.
That's foul number 2 on him. They might not warrant sitting him entirely, but another one before halftime, they could be in some trouble.
The Warriors shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Well, they were a fairly decent free throw shooting team a year ago, Kevin, about 77% from the line.
Free throw good by Curry. And the Warriors making a change here. Both shots good from the stripe.
Still haven't seen them miss a shot from the line in this quarter, so they're doing a nice job of protecting the lead.
Well, they're cashing in from the line. I mean, they're making them pay for fouling them right now.
Outside, George. Zubek lays it up and banks it in. He has 7.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge for them.
The Clippers have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Here's Mann, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. And the Clippers lead by 2. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And another thing they've been doing right is converting a lot of second chance opportunities. I love the hustle and the effort.
Here's Curry with the 3. Gets it to go. Curry's got 15.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
Here's Powell. Dishes to Westbrook. Kicks it to Powell. Clippers moving the ball around. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And George, here we go. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
Pretty good performance from the free throw line last season. He was about 84% from the line.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. Golden State's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. 0 defended by Powell. Just 5 to shoot. He dishes it to Thompson. Kept alive. Here's Green. The short one's on the money. Green's got his second basket of the night.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Westbrook dishes to George. Working on Thompson. And George kicks to Westbrook. Now the feed to Leonard. Back to Westbrook. George. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. 11 points for Paul George.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Here's Curry. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. And the Warriors lead by 1.
The soft finger roll is just one of the many finishing moves he has in his bag of shot making.
Westbrook kicks to George. Back to Westbrook. Feeds it to Leonard. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Well, he's such a smart defender, guys. He just has a knack for stripping the ball from the offensive player just when he thinks he's got an easy shot going in.
And he's also a guy, Steve, whose confidence is not very easily shaken. That's an important quality to have. He'll miss a few shots in a row, but they're not going to cause him to doubt himself. Not in the least.
And he makes the first. And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. Leonard hits them both. The Warriors trailing. Zero defended by Powell. Zero uses the glass to finish the layup. Clark, a lot of give and take between these sides early.
Kevin, how about 6 lead changes in this half already?
Yeah, good one here, guys. This is going to be fun to watch. 2 evenly matched teams, both teams playing hard.
And Westbrook, here we go. Leonard, no luck. The Warriors have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Curry gets the screen from Green. Thompson right side. Defended by George. 6 to shoot. 0. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
The Warriors have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. And the first one drops. Both good from the line that time. Clippers trail by 3. George gets a screen from Plumlee. Now the dish to Powell. He passes to Westbrook. From deep. Warriors with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Into Green. Nice D from Powell.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
Pass to George. He feeds it to Plumlee. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Curry passes it to Green. Thompson, a screen on Westbrook. Curry outside. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
How about Steph Curry in this one? He's got 17 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
Now, his outside stroke has looked really good today.
And he hits the first of three. He hits the second from the line. It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far. The Clippers shooting 40% from the field. Outside Westbrook. Back to Leonard. Shot to stop the run, and it's good on the way in. Leonard's got 4 this quarter.
Such an aggressive attitude he has. No invitation needed for him to take it strong to the basket.
Curry dishes to Green. Pass to Thompson. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Powell.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
And Leonard gets it to go.
And he's starting to pick things up here after a tough first quarter.
Green with a screen on Westbrook. Good. And that's now 22 points for Steph Curry.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half part.
Now here's Westbrook. Here's Leonard. And it's Curry with the rebound. Curry's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Westbrook with the block. And Plumlee kicks to Westbrook. Outside Leonard. Pass to George. Back to Leonard. Right side Leonard. For 3, Westbrook. That's good. 6 seconds left to play here in the half. And a tight game here as we end the first half. Warriors lead by 1. And coming up after the break, it'll be Damon Bruce breaking down all the highlights from the first half of play.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Tipping off the halftime show, I'm Damon Bruce, and it's a close one underway in Los Angeles. The Golden State Warriors are ahead against the Clippers. They've taken full advantage of their trips to the line, and that's made a key difference. Stephen Curry on cruise control in this one against the defense of the Clippers. His shooting percentage off the charts right now. He's got the magic touch from the field, no question about it. And not to be outdone, the Clippers also giving it their all. Extra possessions almost too easy to come by. They've piled up the second chance buckets. Paul George really playing effortlessly. He has 11 points and also has contributed with his passing, making some assists. And back to Los Angeles we go. Thanks so much for being with us.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
A view here of the skyline over Los Angeles, California, as we welcome you back. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And what was most impressive was that his decision-making and shot-taking was very disciplined and efficient. Really an excellent half.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense has given him, and he's not trying to do too much. I love the flow and rhythm he's playing with here.
And the Warriors with possession here. They lead by 1. Now Westbrook. Back to Leonard. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one. Warriors shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. He kicks to Green. Outside Curry. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line. Free throw good by Curry. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here is Los Angeles now. They trail by 3. Outside Westbrook. Leonard on the wing. Zubek. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And he was up over the 80% mark from the free throw line last year. I'm sure he was pretty happy with those numbers.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. 0, defended by George. Shot clock at 6. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's George. 11 points in the game. And the pass to Morris. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. With the shot. Rebound by the Clippers.
Well, his shot's been off today, no question. He's not the guy they're going to want to look to if they want to keep this lead where it is.
Westbrook kicks to Leonard. Dishes it to Morris. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Clock at 6. Leonard expanding his range. It's rebounded by Golden State. Curry's got 4 rebounds in this game. 0, defended by George. Green with a screen on George. Off the pick. 0. Changes up. Oh, that's blocked. And he gets it back. And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
Injuries are such a difficult part of this game.
And from a glance, you really can't tell just how bad it is, but he's going to come out and we'll find out now how bad it is. He may be done for the game.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Batum's checked in. And he knocks down the first one. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a 2-possession game.
Outside Leonard. Kicks it to George. This one for 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Warriors leading by 5. Curry gets the screen from Green. Shot off the pick. Off the left rim and out.
And the offense continues to struggle. Just 1 make in their 5 attempts.
And it's blocked by Curry.
And they've been off target now on 3 of the first 4 shots they've taken in this second half.
Now here's Green. Thompson outside. Curry against Leonard. They double team Curry. Thompson puts up a 3. An offensive rebound. Back to Curry. He dishes it to Thompson. Living. And he uses the glass on the layup. 8 points for him. Clippers trail by 7. Westbrook kicks to Morris. Leonard on the wing. Tries to snap the cold streak. And that one's good. Leonard's got 13.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Well, he looks like he wants to toy around with some of their sets and matchups here.
You know, I don't think you can afford to go through a whole game doing the same thing over and over, and you have to be able to adjust on the fly, just like he's doing here.
The Warriors making a switch here. Thompson outside. There's the feed to Curry. He passes it to Sabonovich. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
That is not a difficult pass. You'd think they could keep it in bounds.
And the Clippers making a change here. Clippers trail by 4.
You know, for so long, the Clippers were on the bottom rung of the ladder in the West, almost were a joke in the conference, but their fortunes have changed dramatically in the past few years, and now they're a team that's respected and feared.
Powell kicks to Batum. 6 on the shot clock. Powell guarded by Curry. Shot's good. Now just a 2-point Warrior lead. Here's Curry. 24 points for him. Well, Clark, you said the Clippers have really flipped the Western Conference upside down over the last few years, and you're right. They have done it with, Steve Style, to say the least. They've got now also a very deep team.
Well, a 35-17 record against the West was enough to secure them their division and advantage in the first round. You have to remember, too, that they were without some of their big stars last season. So if they can stay healthy and really take advantage of what they have, this could be a lot of fun.
Here's George. Following the basket by Stephen Curry. A nice shot by George. Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Passes it to Sabonovich. Outside for Curry. There's the triple. And it's good. Curry's got 7 points here in this quarter.
The thing you notice right off the bat from the statistics, just his three-point percentage. I mean, it's a terrific number, and it's a combination of things. Good shot selection, his mechanics are solid, and his movement on the perimeter is outstanding.
And the consistency of his jump shot is another thing we should say about him. I mean, it doesn't matter how many defenders are flying at him, his stroke is never changing.
Boy, they have been terrific from beyond the arc here in the second half. You look at the percentages, good number.
Just what the pharmacist prescribed. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they keep it up.
And here is Curry following the three from Powell. Looney. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's on Nicholas Batum.
Heard the whistle and still kept his focus, able to knock that down.
And that is not easy, Steve. I mean, to take the bump, to maintain control of your body, and put it in the hole, tremendous play.
Some changes for Golden State. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Batum. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Marcus Morris. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Paul George. And that one misses. Clippers trail by 4. Feeds to Powell. It's rebounded by Savanovic. The Warriors have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Pass to Poole. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Curry passes to Savanovic. The pass to Poole. The three, and that one's good. He's got 11.
You know, defensively, you cannot forget about him. They gave him a wide open look there.
Outside Leonard. There's the dish to Powell. From deep. Warriors with the rebound.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
To the paint. Looney. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Leonard dishes to Westbrook. He feeds it to Powell. Pass to Leonard. All alone. Jump shot is good that time. Leonard's got 15. Warriors leading by 5. Outside Curry. Passes it to Poole. Good, and Curry gets the assist. He's got 13.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
Now here's Westbrook. Powell, defended by Poole. Powell kicks to Leonard. Dishes to Powell. And there's the feed to Westbrook. Beyond the arc. But they recover it. He kicks to Powell. He dishes it to Leonard. He passes to Powell. Back to Leonard. Feeds it to Westbrook. His three-pointer's off the mark.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
You know, all coaches hate defensively when you give up easy points in the paint. That's inexcusable. So that's the reason for this timeout here.
I think it came down to the fact they were getting beat inside, and that's why the coach called timeout. They were not winning the battle inside.
And the Warriors making a change here. Dives for it. It's stolen by Green. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And something else they've excelled at is their interior defense. A lot of block shots for them tonight.
A nice shot by George. Warriors leading by 9. Pass to Poole. Launches it. And another 3 for Golden State. The Clippers have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Here's Quixote. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. He's got 10.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
There's the pass to Poole. Number 16, defended by Quixote. No good from Poole. Clippers trail by 10. Kicks to Powell. Fires from deep. Gets the bucket.
Well, since